The bottom line here is that the term tropical wave, the term invest, all these different terms are used to describe an area that has not been named yet. And these areas can usually cause heavy rain showers, but they usually don't have the ability to strengthen rapidly. And once you have these little invest areas and they get these three things, a closed circulation, a well-defined center, and organized thunderstorms going around that center, once you get those three things, then it is a tropical system. And those can either start at depression level if they have winds of less than 39 miles an hour, or if they have winds of greater than 39 miles an hour, then they'll start at tropical storm level. And once you get winds of 74 or higher, then it's a hurricane. And like I said, the terminology invest, I go into the details of all of that in here. If you are interested in that, you can search for that article on our website. But the terminology is generally that it's called invest because it's an area that they are investigating for tropical activity, for tropical development. And they use a number between 90 and 99. This one's 93 because we already saw 90, we already saw 91, we already saw 92 so far this year. So this is the fourth invest of 2025, it is 93. And those numbers will keep going. If we see a new disturbance next week, they'll call that 94. And so on and so forth until you hit 99. And then what happens? Once you hit 99, what's next? Well, they just go right back to 90 and they start that over again. And it has an L on the end of it because this is in the Atlantic basin, L for Atlantic. So that's just to tell you where you see the invest on the map. Anywhere in the Gulf, Caribbean, and Atlantic, those are all bodies of water underneath the Atlantic basin. Now, on the other side of the continent, on the West Coast, if there's an invest on the west side of Mexico, it does not get an L behind its name. I believe it gets an E behind its name for East Pacific. And then if they form way out in the Pacific, like maybe near or west of Hawaii, then they actually get a P on the end of their name for just like Pacific. So hopefully that helps you to understand the nomenclature, the naming behind those systems, or those weather disturbances rather.